So you go from a brand to a brand promise, very critical, and then you live it by your experience. What's the other model?
Experience the brand.
Yeah, so you design the experience, right?
Let the brand, customers, oh sorry.
Steve, go ahead.
Customers will define the brand.
Yeah, and what happens is out of this experience, there's a value created, which really becomes your promise. That value becomes your promise, same thing. And then out of that promise, whoa, you create the brand. Right?
So you're saying the value for a brand is not created by the company, but by the customers that have the experience?
Sure.
But shouldn't the company create the value?
Well, you can do it, obviously you create the value either by creating a brand that has a value promise built in from the start, or you can create it by creating an experience. Obviously, if you're, as these guys are saying, if you're intentional and consistent, that's what you're doing. The customers are collaborating with you. It's a dance, right? So they're experiencing it, yeah.
Okay. I understand the company needs to be mindful of everything it's doing and coherent and consistent. But how does that, I don't understand the two entry points. One's the brand and one's the experience.
You're speaking about specifically about this?
When you've got the promise, then you have to live it in every sense. So I understand that. But what's like, how's the experience, how's the entry point on one end on the brand or the entry point on the other end is the experience?
Well, I think what they're differentiating here is if you're an established brand, you create an experience that allows people to live that brand, like living Coke. You know, the Americana, the tradition, and all those things that are Coke. That's already there. You can't get away from it, right? That's the brand equity that you have. So you allow people to experience that equity. If you're a new brand, you'd probably be wise to create an experience first. They give an example of an airline where someone's created an excellent experience, and that experience, in effect, became the promise. Sort of by, they didn't think about creating a brand. What they did is they created a fantastic experience of flying.